Morning students. Today I am revising you the numerical part of the chapter solution. So firstly there are some definitions that we have done already. Molarity, molality and mole fraction. First is molarity. Molarity is number of moles of solute dissolved per liter of the solution. We are having two components, solute and solvent. Solute is B component and solvent is A component. So we will write on here NB. This is the number of solute particles upon volume of solution in liters. The number of moles will be equal to given mass upon molar mass. If volume is in milliliter, then you have to write down here 1000. Next, molality, number of moles of solute dissolved per kg of solvent. And B upon WA. WA is the mass of solvent. A is solvent component, B is the solute. So NB is equal to WB upon MB. Now, if mass of solvent is in grams, then we will write on here 1000. Next is mole fraction. Mole fraction, we are having two components, A and B. Then for A component, it will be equal to number of moles of that component upon total number of moles. जितने भी आपके पास components हैं, 2 components हैं, 3 हैं, उसको आपने यहाँ प्लस कर देना है. And for the second component, B component, it will be NB upon Na plus NB. Okay. Next, we are having the colligative properties. Very important topic of this chapter. Colligative properties are the properties which depend upon number of solute particles, not upon the nature. So we are having the 4 colligative properties. Number 1, relative lowering in vapor pressure, that is P naught. P naught is the vapor pressure of pure component minus vapor pressure of solution upon P naught is equal to XB, mole fraction of the solute. Second is elevation in boiling point, that is delta TB. Elevation in boiling point is delta TB is equal to KB into small m. Here small m is the molality. What is molality? Number of moles of solute. So we can write down here KB, number of moles of solute upon mass of solvent in kg. So you can elaborate it as delta TB is equal to KB. Here NB is WB upon MB. So we can write down here WB upon MB into WA. If this mass is in grams, then you will write down here 1000. Okay. So this is the formula for elevation in boiling point. And delta TB is equal to TB minus TB naught. Elevation हो रही है, it means solution का जो boiling point है, that is more than that of pure component. So we will subtract boiling point of pure component from the solution. Now third one is the depression in freezing point, that is delta TF is equal to KF into small m. Small m, again this is the molality, so we can write down here delta TF is equal to KF NB upon WA. So number of moles, so you can write down here KF WB upon MB. WB upon MB is the number of moles of solute into WA. So if it is in grams, then you will write down here 1000. Okay, the fourth colligative property is the osmotic pressure, that is pi is equal to CRT. So C is the concentration, so you can write down here NB upon V R T. So NB is the number of moles of solute, so you can write down here WB upon MB into RT. Okay, if this volume is in ml, so you will write down here 1000. So these are the four colligative properties, and we are having the respective formulas. So now we are having the Van 't Hoff factor, that is due to the abnormal molecular mass. We have discussed it. Okay, this is due to association or dissociation. Now if there is a dissociation, for example NaCl, it dissociates to give ions Na positive plus Cl negative. So we are having two particles here. So Van 't Hoff factor, that is iota, I हम इसको लिखते हैं, that will be equal to 2. Second example, K2SO4 potassium sulfate, it will dissociate to give 2K positive plus SO4 2 negative. It means total 3 ions are there, so the number of particles is 3, so I is 3. Next, K4FeCN6, this is a coordination compound, so it will dissociate to form 4K positive plus 1 FeCN6 4 negative. So we are having total 4 plus 1 5 ions, so Van 't Hoff factor is 5. Okay, so there may be the question that which has highest Van 't Hoff factor. So you can calculate the number of particles after dissociation, so that will be the Van 't Hoff factor for that particular salt or compound. Now this is in case of dissociation. In case of dissociation, value of Van 't Hoff factor is greater than 1. Now in case of association, for example, two molecules of acetic acid exist together as dimer. So here two molecules exist as one particle. So for this, value of I Van 't Hoff factor is 1/2. अगर यहाँ पे 3 molecules एक particle बना रहे हैं, so 1/3. अगर 4 बना रहे हैं, then 1/4. So this is a dimerization because 2 molecules are there. If there are 3, then tri. If 4, then tetra. So this is the association. In case of association, number of particles are decreasing. So for association, value of Van 't Hoff factor is less than 1. Now association or dissociation, the Van 't Hoff factor is greater or less than 1. But in case of non-electrolyte solute particles, non-electrolyte जो हमारे पास हैं, जो ना dissociation कर रहे हैं ना association कर रहे हैं, for that iota Van 't Hoff factor will be equal to 1. Iota Van 't Hoff factor is 1 if neither association nor dissociation take place. It means for non-electrolyte. Clear? So the formulas that we have written. So in these formulas we have to introduce Van 't Hoff factor. Here the formula will become this. For the second property, this formula will be like this. You will put here Van 't Hoff factor. Clear? Same for the depression in freezing point, you will write down here Van 't Hoff factor. here also. So always you have to write down the Van 't Hoff factor. Either there is dissociation, association or not. Okay, you have to write down the formula with the Van 't Hoff factor always, because sometimes there is डिसोसिएशन और एसोसिएशन वांट ऑफ फैक्टर की वैल्यू यहाँ पे हमने लिखनी होती है, तो बच्चे क्या करते हैं, सिंपल फार्मूला लिखते हैं विदाउट आयोटा. ओके, तो जो हमारे पास फार्मूले का हाफ नंबर मिलना है वो भी नहीं मिलेगा आपको. ओके, सो ऑलवेज राइट ऑन द फार्मूला विद द वांट ऑफ फैक्टर. So I am having this numerical. Now read out the numerical. Calculate the amount of NaCl which must be added to 100 gram of water so the freezing point is depressed by 2 Kelvin. For water, Kf value is given. You have to calculate amount of NaCl, means Wb. 100 gram of water, it means this is a Wa. So write down whatever is given to you. Wa is given. Mass of solvent, that is 100 gram. Freezing point is depressed by 2 Kelvin. It means this is the delta Tf. Delta Tf is 2 Kelvin. Molar mass of NaCl. NaCl, this is a solute. It means Mb. For NaCl, Mb will be equal to 58.5 gram. Clear? Now we have to calculate Wb. So put the formula for freezing point, that is delta Tf is equal to iota Van 't Hoff factor Kf into small m. Small m is the molality. Now expand this formula. Clear? Now put the values. Here we are having the solute, that is NaCl. So for NaCl will dissociate to give 2 ions. So value of Van 't Hoff factor is 2 here. So put the value here 2 for Van 't Hoff factor. Delta Tf is also 2. Kf value 1.86. Wb we have to calculate. Mb is 58.5. Wa is 100 gram. So when you will calculate by putting the values, you will get 3.14 gram. So this is your answer. This is the amount of NaCl which must be added to 100 gram of water. Okay, so this is your answer. The second example is 18 gram of glucose is dissolved in 1 kg of water. At what temperature will water boil? At 1.013 bar. Kb for water is 0.52. You have to calculate temperature at which water will boil. यहाँ पे हमारे पास वाटर अकेला नहीं है, बिकॉज वी हैव एडेड ग्लूकोज इनटू वाटर. सो वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट boiling point of the solution. Here now write down the formula. So we are having delta Tb is equal to Van 't Hoff factor Kb into small m. Now here small m is Wb upon Mb. Clear? So now put the values. Glucose is non-electrolyte, so it will not dissociate or associate here. So for glucose, the value of Van 't Hoff factor is 1. Value of Kb 0.52. Wb, that is 18 gram. Now MB, molar mass of glucose, that is 180. WA, 1 kg of water, it means 1000 gram. Clear? So calculate delta TB from this. So delta TB will be equal to 0.052 Kelvin. Okay, we have to calculate boiling point of solution. So delta TB is equal to TB minus TB naught. Here TB is the boiling point of solution. So TB will be equal to delta TB plus TB naught. Delta TB is this 0.052 plus boiling point of pure water, that is in Kelvin 373.15. So this will be equal to okay. So this is your answer, 373.202 Kelvin. The next example is determine the osmotic pressure of a solution prepared by dissolving 25 milligram of potassium sulfate in 2 liters of water at 25 degrees Celsius, assuming that it is completely dissociated. Okay, in most of the numericals, it is written here, if there is association or dissociation, it will be mentioned in the statement. Okay, so you can clearly see from this statement that assuming that it is completely dissociated, it means the potassium sulfate hai, it undergoes dissociation, K2SO4 dissociate to give 2K positive plus SO4 2 negative. So we are having 3 ions, 3 particles, so the value of Van 't Hoff factor is 3. We have to calculate osmotic pressure. Accordingly, we have to put the formula. Now 25 mg of potassium sulfate, it means WB is equal to 25 mg, that will be equal to 0.025 grams. Volume is given, that is 2 liters. Temperature is 25 degrees Celsius, it means 298 Kelvin. Molar mass MB for potassium sulfate, that is 174 gram per mole. Okay, now we have to put the formula. Osmotic pressure pi is equal to CRT, Van 't Hoff factor CRT. Now C is NB, C is the concentration, number of moles upon volume. So Van 't Hoff factor we are having. So firstly properly expand this formula. NB, number of moles of solute, it means WB upon MB. Value of Van 't Hoff factor 3. WB is 0.25 upon MB is 174, volume is 2. Value of R 0.082. Temperature is 298 Kelvin. So by solving this, we will get to 5.0 Okay, 5.27 into 10 raised to power minus 3 atmosphere. So we are having so many numericals regarding this. So give the maximum practice to the numericals. I have given you the home assignment. Just do the home assignment and submit to me. Thanks.